I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up. Today is Vlogtober day number 3. I am keeping up with the vlogs as much as possible. I told you guys I don't know how often I'm going to post, just because of the simple fact I work, but I'm trying to make do what it do, make sure things are happening. It is currently 8:18. Probably not gonna be able to see it, but it is 8:18. This is going to be posted before 12 o'clock, I promise you. In front of me I have some air fried chicken and a salad my mom prepared for us. On my salad, it looked like a mountain, y'all, but I am about to grow because I haven't ate all day. But on the salad I have chicken, eggs, cucumber, cheese, onion. I was about to say baked potato. Raisins, croutons. Did I say cucumber? Got cucumber. And of course you have the lettuce. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into this. Some ranch, of course. You cannot have a salad without ranch unless you're having Italian salad, then that's different. However, got some ranch on top of it, and then I got my blue raspberry lemonade, whatever it's called, Kool-Aid. And then I also have a topic we're gonna talk about, but let me grow up first because the girl is hungry. And also, don't talk about my setup in the comments. Gotta improvise sometimes, okay? Okay. What do you guys put in your salad, or what is your favorite type of salad? I would have to say this is my favorite type of salad. And if I wanted like a different taste, I would do the Italian salad from like Olive Garden or something. When we first used the air fryer, I thought I was gonna throw up. It smelled like so weird. My mom feels like she has to tiptoe around the house when I record. It's funny. Mom, you did your thing with this chicken now. It's good.
Thank you.
It is crunchy. All you used was the Sazon?
Black pepper, garlic powder, and yeah. Oh, no, yeah, that was it.
Dang. Well seasoned.
Not too salty, but
Mm-mm. They're perfect. I would have to say I like my wings air fried just because it does come out a lot more crispier than putting it in the oven. right, one more bite and we'll get into the topic. If you're wondering what I'm looking at the TV because I have Riverdale on. I gotta start it over though because I don't know what happened on episode 1. Yes, I am late to the game watching Riverdale. Don't come for me. I didn't know nothing about it. However, let's get into this topic, y'all. Today's topic, we are going to be talking about Jeffrey Dahmer or Dahmer or however you say the last name. Jeffrey. If you guys do not know who that is, he is on Netflix. There is a limited series. He is also on YouTube. And I don't know any other major platforms that he may be on, but you could definitely find the documentary on Netflix and then the trial period of when he was in court and all that good stuff on YouTube. However, he is a serial killer he was born in the 60s, and he killed people over a 12-year time period. I forget the exact time period of it, but in between like the 80s and 90s, he was just killing these men. It was men only, which was super, super, of course, weird. But he is homo, so, or homosexual, I should say. However, he was killing men. He would perceive to be this normal person, but he would go around out to bars, or he would hang out, or if he would see like men or boys hanging out around the corner store, he would grab them for there or invite him back to their house, or his house I should say, and say whatever he can think of. But he was like a normal person to these other people, and other people wouldn't think nothing of it and would just go to his house like completely normal. So anywho, that's the moral of the story. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to eat. But, so I only watched one episode of it. Because I was telling my mom, I was like, I don't want to watch this. I'm going to be completely, like, traumatized. I'm going to have bad dreams. Because I'm a scary person. I don't like scary stuff. But trying to get over my fear of fear. So I watched the first episode, and in the first episode, it took you back in time, you know, going to the part of how they end up finding that he was a serial killer. So I'm going to tell you guys about the first episode because clearly that's all I watched. Well, actually, I watched this news channel. I think it was on Channel 12 News, or I forget, Fox News or something. I forget exactly what it was on. It was on a news channel, but it was on YouTube when we watched it. Anywho, so in the first episode, it took you back into time and how he was got known as a serial killer. So he ended up going to this bar, and he found a group of guys that were, of course, gay, and he was attentive to one of them, and he invited them back to his place. And again, they didn't think nothing of it, so they went back to the place. He ended up pouring them drinks, and he was trying to actually drug the person, but he already started giving off these weird vibes. I think his name was Tracy, if I'm not mistaken. However, he was already giving off weird vibes, so he never really drunk what was given to him. And then he started getting even more weirder. He handcuffed one of his wrists. He took him into his room. He started playing The Exorcist. And mind you, when they walked into his apartment, Tracy found this weird smell. He was like, what is that smell? He was like, oh, I got some meat from my friends or from my hometown and it went bad or whatever. He just made up some type of excuse as to why or to what that smell was. But in reality, the smell was actually dead bodies. So he ended up trying to, of course, kill Tracy somewhere down the line, but Tracy ended up getting away because he started trying with all his might, beating him with a can, with anything that he can pick up and grab, and he ended up running away. This dude took off. He started beating feet, y'all, as my mom would say. And he ended up finding the cops. So the cops ended up coming back to the home. And same thing, not Tracy, but Jeffrey kind of got himself together and things of that nature. So he ended up going inside, or the cops ended up going inside and found in his dresser pictures that he would take of all of the victims. And they weren't just any regular old picture. They were pictures of them, like, of course, naked, half naked, what have you. And then it was pictures that they found of the bodies being dismembered. So they end up finding, of course, that he was a serial killer. In his home, they found around 14 to 15 bodies. Again, they were dismembered. He was trying to get rid of the smell and human remains by putting some of them in a vat, they call, which was full of acid. So it was like this big old barrel, like 50-gallon, 60-gallon barrel type thing with, again, acid in it. They found that. They found the men's head in the freezer, just bones everywhere. It's just crazy of what they found. Like, you guys have to watch the first episode, because when they brought him in, they end up, of course, calling the family members, and they were telling them what they end up finding in this man's home, which was super crazy. Super, super crazy. So after we watched the first episode, later that night, I ended up having a bad dream, as I told my mom I would. And ever since, I haven't started watching again. But I'm truly interested in to see how it all played out, of like what he did in between the time, because we already know what happened. He's already been charged. He's already been convicted. He was convicted and charged with 15 plus lifetimes of being imprisoned, which equals out to over 940 years. Yeah, he got some time, y'all. Like, when I tell you he got some time, he got some time. So anyway, so we end up watching that. We watched the news, which I'm not going to tell you guys too much of what happened as far as the trial goes, just because I want you guys to be in for a surprise whenever you decide to watch it, if you decide to watch it. And if you decide to watch it, let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments down below. For me, there's really not much that I can say. I think it was all around super, super weird. I couldn't even fathom of somebody is just like going out to bars or hanging around corner stores and being this complete normal person, and then taking back the men or even a child, y'all, because he took a 14-year-old little boy. And I actually watched this part, so I'm gonna get into that a little bit. But and just going into the event of killing them. And I'm not going to tell you guys if there was something wrong with his brain or something wrong with him personally, if he has some type of disorder or disability or condition or what have you. I'm not going to go into all of that. You guys got to find it out for yourself. But I can't fathom of being such a normal person and then taking these people back to your home and just straight up murdering them. Like, I don't even know. It's super, super, super weird. Like, it's just weird. I don't even know the words for it. Like, I really don't. However, with that being said, let me tell you guys about the 14-year-old boy really quick. So, remember I told you guys he would hang around corner stores. Well, the 14-year-old boy was hanging around with his friends, and his friends was like, or Jeffrey was like, you guys want some beer? And the friends were like, okay. Mind you, again, these kids are 14, 15 years old. So he comes back out with beer. He was like, I was going to go have a little get together or gathering or party or whatever at my house. Would you guys like to come? And 14, 15-year-olds was like, no, we're good. We're actually going to head back home. And they were telling a 14-year-old boy that actually went with him, like, we'll meet up with you later. Send me the address, whatever. So he ended up going back with Jeffrey, and same ordeal that happened with Tracy. He ends up drugging the little kid, and of course the little kid, being so young, didn't think nothing of it. He drank the drink. He ends up getting, of course, super high. And Jeffrey not only took pictures of him, he actually tried to drill his head. I don't remember if it was a drill or if he like tried to screw or something, but he did something with his head. And after so long, the kid was coming out of a coma, and he tried to get out. Well, he eventually ended up getting out. So when he went out, these little girls saw him, and they were like, the friend of the one little girl that stayed in Jeffrey's apartment complex was like, go tell your mom, go tell your mom. So they ended up coming out. They called the cops, and Jeffrey had already left at this point to go back to the corner store, whatever. But they called the cops, and Jeffrey was coming up and saw that the little kid was outside amongst the mother and the two little girls or whatever, and the cops. And Jeffrey just started saying, well, you know, this is my boyfriend. What's up, dude? This is my boyfriend. He always gets like this. And he tried to play victim and say this. He would beat on me, things of that nature. I'm just going to take him back inside, clean him up. And the cops bought it, y'all. They were like, there's nothing we can do. He's saying that this is his boyfriend. This is his boyfriend. But my thing about it is like, if he was so doped up, why didn't you take him to the hospital? Like, why there was something that you could have done, you just didn't do it. So now I feel like the cops have like some type of guilty conscience, because this poor little kid ended up getting murdered. He's 14, and you guys saw it. You could have did something and you didn't. However, crazy story, y'all. Definitely look into it. Definitely watch it, because it is something that is interesting, so to speak. I can't even really give all of my feelings right now, because I haven't watched a full documentary. I've only watched episode 1, and they've given literally almost everything within that episode. But as I watch them, I'll definitely give you guys my opinion and what I think. You guys, if you've already watched it, put your comments or your opinions in the comments down below. Be greatly appreciated. And just let me know what you guys think. However, with that being said, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little topic that I had for you guys today. As time goes on, as I watch it, like I said, I'll definitely keep you guys posted in my opinions, what's going on, what's happening, things of that nature. However, I'm actually going to close this video out right here, so that way I can get it posted for you guys. Make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for staying this whole video if you've made it this far, and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, but for now, I am out. Peace.
I've been throw up the sex in